ready. I'm ready to bake some bread for you. Do you like bread?
Oh, Lordy. This is what happens when you drink coffee at 8:30 at night. You get buck wild. Hey friends, back again with another loaf of that sweet, sweet daily bread. Today's loaf of bread comes to us from one of my all-time favorites, Marcus Aurelius. He says, "Although others may at times hinder me from acting, they cannot control or impede my spirit and my will. Reserving its judgments and adapting to change, my mind bypasses or displaces any obstacles in its way. It uses whatever opposes it to achieve its own ends. It turns roadblocks into roads." I love this because it reminds me that nothing stands in my way. Everything that appears to be an obstacle is actually pointing me in the direction I need to be going. You see, Marcus lays it out nicely here. He says, even though physically there may be obstacles in my path, nothing can impede my mind and my willpower. And as long as I focus on those things, as long as I reserve my judgments and adapt to the constantly changing stream of events that is around me, my mind will turn any obstacle in my path to my advantage. It'll turn roadblocks into roads. This is quite a prevalent idea. I've read it time and time again. I believe there's a passage in Eckhart Tolle's Power of Now that is quite similar, where he says something to the effect of, every problem or every adversity carries within it the seed of its own resolution. So any problem in your life contains its own solution. And so if you believe that, then your goal should be to look at those problems in such a way as to find the solution within it. I believe this is what Marcus is referring to as well in this passage. Now, this idea is the very basis of an entire book written by a gentleman by the name of Ryan Holiday. The book is called The Obstacle is the Way. And even though the translation that I just read to you from is slightly different, the idea is the same. The impediment to action furthers action. What stands in the way becomes the way. If you can wrap your head around that and you can start to think this way, I guarantee you, you're going to see that all the problems and all the obstacles in your life were never really problems or obstacles to begin with. See, we need resistance. We need something that creates friction in our lives in order for us to progress and in order for us to grow stronger, in order for us to refine ourselves. You need some friction. You need resistance. If you went through your entire life without ever facing adversity, without ever having an issue or a challenge, you would be soft and weak, and you would crumble at the first sign of adversity. So try to flip things around in your head a little bit. Try to look at things differently. Instead of seeing problems, look for that little seed of a solution and then water it, exploit it. And you'll see that there is no obstacle. The obstacle is the way. Thanks for joining me, and live well, my friends.